Hello and welcome to a group of questionable friends talking absolute bollocks. Before we start, it must be said that nothing should be taken seriously. We are just a mad group of friends having fun. There's no intention to insult anybody in any way ever. P.S. In future recordings certain phrases/words will be used less or not at all. Thanks for understanding and hope you enjoy us talking absolute bollocks.
Oh yeah,
There
it's
we
a great
go.
first attempt. Oh, so you started there, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, we're
How long are you going to
live.
be until you disconnect?
It won't be because I've sorted out my phone.
Stephen,
Right,
you know
okay.
it takes some time to get going sometimes.
Oh, you can tell that the camera's
All
on.
right.
This car is all of a sudden starting.
Not you teasing me.
Right,
I am under the weather.
now that the
Me?
camera's going, now that it's being
Not
recorded,
camera, really,
I,
is it, though?
I know, I'm fucking up. Right, now that it's recording, I can finally say what I was going to say before. Cara, what the fuck did you say to me before?
No.
No, just now. Oh, okay. So if it was now then, hey Pan, do you fancy like talking about space again?
Fuck off.
Well, that's interesting, Stephen, because I'm currently playing Half-Life. That's all about alternate realities.
Oh, now that is intriguing. Please tell me more.
Sarcasm
I
detected.
want to be in an alternate reality right now.
What if you are and you just don't know it?
Don't brain fuck me like that.
Well, how about this for brain fuckery? What was it? Mandela effect? Is it?
Mandela.
Mandela effect. Yeah. It was one of the two. How with Bernstein or Beinstein or whatever the fuck it was, where it's like people remember shit as one thing, but it's actually something else. If I'm remembering correctly, didn't he think that the fella died in prison? But they were like, "Nah, mate, he got out." I was like, "No, he definitely died. No, he didn't. He
Might have
didn't
just
die in
zoned
prison."
back in on about someone dying in prison. How exciting.
Anyway, moving forwards.
You could
Oh
just
my
ignore
god, my
moral
tiny
now.
hands have little veins in them. I'm sorry.
No, that is actually something though. I meant to show you this, right? Obviously, if you're doing this fucking podcast, and obviously the people listening won't be able to actually see, but I want you to have a look at the group chat. With yous calling me a boomer all the time, my mum decides to jump in on the bandwagon. So, with it being my 28th birthday the other day, this is what she put on my birthday cake. Wait for it to send. There you go, have a look at that.
82, not bad.
Yeah, she just put it like that because of the boomer jokes.
I'm guessing the
How's your
icing
pension?
stopped at the top.
When's my pension, Cara? I'm already getting my pension.
I thought so.
I thought you didn't like cake.
I don't, but that cake was very nice. It's a weird thing, right? Most people, when they get cake and they go, "Ugh, it's bland," I'll go, "Not bad." Because I'm a big,
You're already bland. Yeah,
You know
you're
you're
I'm a
old
basic
when
white
you're-
bitch.
You know you're excited. You know you're old when you're excited about getting a new Hoover.
Hey, mate, you know when you're old when you're getting excited for a pair of socks.
Damn it, you
Your
know what
socks
you're
on
getting for
Christmas are fucking lit.
No, but you get like a pair of Christmas
I
socks.
can't remember
it's
the
like,
last
damn,
time.
I can't wear them until Christmas.
No, that's because all yours got fucking holes in.
Or I just lost them and I just went on pairs.
How do you lose socks? Like the socks like go wandering.
I don't know.
Yes.
One minute
They go in
they're
the
there,
dryer and
next
they disappear.
they're gone.
Wait, we should generally test like put baby in a dryer and if they disappear, where did they go?
Oh,
I
what?
think
You
there's
wanna
laws
put
Baby
little
in a
camera
dryer,
and
but
see if
me.
like little gremlins come and nick your socks.
Yeah, but, like, if what's like an actual child is in there, then you just get to a in like 20 years, like a middle-aged man just making socks.
Your dryer
It's
has
the
a
way of my
fetus,
life.
madame, and it is stealing socks.
Darling, I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a baby in the dryer.
It is selling us socks to the old homeless hobo on the road.
Excuse me, you can't call them hobos anymore. It's just housely disadvantaged.
Do you want to try saying that again, but in English?
disabled.
Michael, I'm mental
Fucking
diseases.
retarded.
I like how dyslexia is the hardest word to spell.
No, it's not.
No fucking
Just
ain't.
for dyslexic
I'm dyslexic and
people.
I can spell it.
Yeah, but you thought if like someone's like it's hard to spell and read and shit, you thought they'd make it like an easy one, like me no read.
Oh, fuck, that's.
Yeah. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I fucking can't. But if you think that's bad, why don't you look at the proper word for the phobia of long words? In fact, you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm going to go into Google Translate and I'm going to play it down the mic.
A good shit and giggle.
Hang on a minute.
I wonder where that
Fear.
originated from. Like, did someone generally like shit and laugh about it?
I wouldn't know. Right, okay. Google Translate. Right, so this word is the proper term for fear of long words. Where's the play button?
Hippopotamonstroses quiptaliophobia.
I swear
think she just had a stroke.
That's purposely done to fuck somebody over.
Fucking too late is. Why not? Uno no long wordo. Job done.
Wait, how did someone find out they had a phobia of long words?
Super
They saw
Shit
that.
and dogs when they went to the doctors.
Oh shit, a gynecologist!
They watched Mary Poppins and had a middle like a massive breakdown like super
No, but when it comes to fears and all that, I think it was back in college when I heard this. It's like there is a fear of literally everything, and by literally everything, this also includes scared of walking out of your house of fear of a satellite falling and landing on you. But my all-time favourite, scared that somewhere there's a duck staring at you. In fact,
That is kind of terrifying.
There is a chance, no matter where you are, that a duck is watching.
right,
It may not know it's looking at you.
You've given me
It'll be looking at you.
given me a new fear now, Stephen. I'm generally concerned that there is a.
Why the fuck are you scared of a duck? You could just punt it.
yeah,
Chris,
this is the
Christian, just
term
look out
for
your
it.
window. There might be a duck staring at you.
I don't want it. It could be true.
Right.
I live near a body of water.
This is the term for it.
Anatidiphobia.
Anatidiphobia, I think it is.
What scared of?
But yeah, can you just imagine it? You know, you're wrapped up warm, you know, you're in your beds, and then all of a sudden, lightning strikes, you know, bit of rain, and then as the lightning strikes, you just hear an echo. Or that more than
No, no, I
Don't
think
echo.
I'd be that. I'm sorry, but I can just imagine.
That's been proven to be a myth.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Steve, I just imagine like you're in bed with your partner and your partner just goes
Quack.
and just like.
I have to admit, like, if you're lying next to someone, doesn't matter who they are, if they roll over, look you in the eye and go, you know, you're going to shit yourself.
It's just that episode of Disenchantment.
I don't know why we keep going to geese impressions, but you know what? It works.
And it sounds like we're just saying Hank, but violently, and we're a smoker.
No, it's like, yeah, like my brother was, you know, he's moving into a new place, and he's just, for some reason, he wants a new pet, and for some reason, he wants a bird. So one thought was maybe getting a parrot. So I'm taking the piss out of him, saying that, because even his fella is like, no, you're not getting a bird.
That's the gayest of parents.
No, but the thing is, even his fella is like, no, we're not getting a pet bird. And I just said, yeah, I can just imagine Michael fucking, you know, he's sat there in his room. You know, he's just refusing to let the pigeon he's captured go. He's like got a string wrapped around the ankle, and it's just like I just said to him, like, I can just imagine him being like, "Oh yeah, this is my pet goose, Bruno." Well, it was funny to me, so there.
Look, they can't even take it. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal to pick up a goose and run with it and, like, you know, lock it in your house.
Well, the Queen.
That
Honest,
what
I
you're
don't think so.
Yeah, but imagine if you get like a letter from the Queen, like you have stolen my pet geese. I let go for a walk.
Isn't it swans that are owned by the Queen?
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
swans and
swans.
geese are the same thing.
No.
No, the
Oh.
fact is you had to give them two separate
both
names to
assholes,
answer that
but-
question for you. I actually remember in college where I was walking to the shops around ours. There was we just seen these swans like by the canal. I was like, what the fuck they doing here? Well, apparently this American was there, and he was like, what are they? I was like, they're swans. What? They're real? I was like, no, that's fake, mate. Silly tit.
I remember I was in a detention and a pigeon flew into the window and then died.
Happened in our
Everyone
school
has
as
a
well.
pigeon story, don't they?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Like
the
that
time
ti-
where the
Go on.
pigeon fucking went under the bus when we were waiting for car and Jay.
I was literally going to say that. So get this, Christian. The first time me and Panj met Cara, like, face to face, we're just standing outside the hotel, and Cara's, it's either Cara or Jade is inside the hotel doing
Oh, they're
whatever,
both
and Right,
Like,
okay, and we're
it's
just...
just me and you.
Right, okay. And we're just standing there waiting, and the next thing you know, you just got this pigeon who just, I'm assuming, got hit by a car, and it just lands on the road. Cars are just speeding over it, passing it, just not hitting it. Then all of a sudden, this bus just goes over it, and just all you hear is this loud popping noise. So yeah.
Oh, Christ.
And feathers everywhere.
That's the one good thing about hitting a pigeon. You know you've hit a pigeon because you can't see, because it looks like you've gone through a pillow.
You've never driven a car and hit a pigeon before, have you?
Well, no, I can't drive.
Well, yeah, so you can't really comment, can you?
Well, I can try.
Yeah, you can try, but you'll surely fail.
Oh. You're ginger.
Well, the way I'm going, in a couple of years' time, that won't be true. I'm going grey, aren't I?
I thought it was white.
White. Well, technically, yes, but if you want...
What,
right,
more stressful
obviously-
you get, you start going grey. It's like the Hulk, but
Yeah,
instead
no, but
of getting
obviously-
angry, you get aged.
Yeah, but obviously you haven't actually seen someone who's going grey and gotten really close to analyse it. But apparently you don't go grey. Your hair goes white, but because of the colour in your hair, it just looks like it's going grey. So if you've got dark brown hair and odd parts are going white, obviously that area will look a bit more grey. You get what I mean?
No.
At least I think that's... Oh, for fuck's sake, I won't bother explaining it then.
No,
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 okay,
I zoned out halfway through what you were saying. What were you saying?
Yeah, and apparently so did Cara. And here's the thing, I'm trying to beat. He's been zoned out for ages. He hasn't said anything.
He's
Yeah.
too focused in Dark Souls.
Welcome,
Oh no,
he
I'm
was
playing
playing
Black
Half-Life?
Mesa now.
welcome to the
Yeah,
cast
yeah.
that makes you fall asleep because of Steven.
Holy shit, I've just thought. So the fact is, right, you've got Shorty and you have Chloe, who, when I would talk with them in the party, in fact, they would want me to chat bollocks so they would fall to sleep. So, how many people will listen to this and think, do you know what? Don't know what the fuck that scouse is chatting. But he puts me to sleep. Fucking too nice.
And then there's the other half of people like me and Christian that would just dissociate.
Yeah,
There's also that.
because we're mentally disabled.
Well, I
This
am.
is
I've
my
got
mental
paperwork to prove it.
retarded bed. This is for awareness.
This is for what?
My badge that says I'm retarded for awareness.
Oh.
Retarded awareness week.
Look at the badge.
Bring your
Mr. Shiny.
Nah, Cara, bring your retard to work day.
Now, just saying for the record, since this is being recorded, wouldn't that be considered offensive? But then again, who is it offending if you're talking about yourselves?
Just to
Fuck, Steve.
clarify, for any other
Steve, in all fairness, your dad used to take you to work.
Yeah.
to clarify, we do not mean this in any harm, but we mean
Yes, we
it
do.
as a comical
Fuck
purpose.
retards.
Tanj, fuck off!
No, you fuck off.
You fuck off.
No.
Retard.
No,
Well,
but just
If you fuck off that way, I'll fuck off the other way, you dipshit.
I mean, all three of you have
That's
your retard
autist to
receipts.
you.
I don't.
yeah, but
Yeah,
here's
you
the
get
thing, though.
tested though, so you might as well
Yep.
just accept it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Cara. Whereas we may have spaz receipt. If I can speak English,
Spaz
whereas
badges.
we have spaz badges, yeah, that'll work. Cara, you've got it in your genetic codes. We know what your brother's like.
Oh, wow. Low blow.
Oh, come on. I'm just
No,
saying.
Cara, to
literally,
you it's not a low blow, it's an uppercut.
let's face it, right? Let's face it. How long have I known you now, Cara? And that one time where I heard your brother on the mic and I said, "Tell Todd I said hi," and I quote, "Don't care." Very frickin' charming.
To be fair, he doesn't care about anything, I don't think. Just
Well, yeah, he
exists.
sleeps like 18 hours a day. He might as well be a cat.
He's not like a void. He's kind of there. You just ignore it.
Hmm. No, but going to what Pandra was saying about mentioning my dad and that, for humorous purposes, I might as well point it out. My dad and I would have this banter, and he would say to me, like, that I'm adopted, and then would laugh, and he goes, "It's alright, son, you're not really adopted." I mean, let's face it, if you were adopted, we wouldn't pick you, or something like that. But there was another comment that he said, and believe it or not, some of the drunk lasses at the gigs actually believe this.
Might have zoned
We had
out
this.
again, Stephen. Can you
Oh,
hurry
for
this story
fuck's
up,
sake.
please?
It's a different. I'm putting two together, prick. No, all right. I'll give you the short version. There was a joke that he would say where he only keeps me around for spare parts, in case his liver packs in or whatever. And we said this to a bunch of people at one of the gigs he went to. The woman looked horrified and was like, "Well, at least you're honest with each other." It was like, "Bitch, we're not being serious."
I mean, the best you can do while you're still alive is give him a kidney, and that's it.
I'm gonna fucking minute. I spent my life growing this fucking kidney. It's fucking mine.
You have to die to drop the loot for a dead person.
Isn't that basically like you visit like your dying relatives? It's like you get to switch off the plug, free livers and shit.
That's why you
I
have an
thought you
organ donor card. It's to prove that you've got loot on you when you die.
To be honest, I honestly thought the way Christian was going, I thought he was gonna like go to what they leave in the will is like I thought he was gonna go into that.
No, Joe. If I
My
could
aunt
generally,
May can have my left kidney.
if I could generally control a rich person for a
I've
good
actually
hour,
got cancer from this.
I'd generally just sign the will over just to me, original me, not me controlling them, and then just make them jump off a bridge.
That's
Be
fraud.
in very good shape.
Okay, Stephen, can I have your kidney, please? I fancy having 2.
Already got to.
Oh yeah,
Hang on a
I
minute.
fancy having 3.
Yeah, do maths, mate. Do maths.
I was
Go
thinking
back to
about the
fucking
liver.
school.
The extra
Oh.
purifying power of a third kidney. I would try
Actually-
insides to be clean.
Actually, just random question that's probably utter bollocks. But obviously, your kidneys filter shit out and that, don't they? And obviously, if you drink heavily, it can damage your kidneys. So, assuming you did have 3 kidneys and somehow your fucking system would handle that, would you be able to handle alcohol better?
I'd say no, but you'd be able to get rid of the effects faster. Like
Pan, you're the
process it
smart one.
faster. What do you mean? Excuse me, I got a
Did
4
you just
in
admit you're
maths.
dumb?
You got sorry, what was that, Christian?
I got a 4 in maths. It's equivalent to a C. I
Fuck's a
passed.
foreign math?
A C. I
Yeah,
passed.
the fact. Yeah, but here's the thing,
Oh,
right?
you did better than
First
me.
of all, you got a C in maths, right? Now, if you want to go back to the Stone Age when I got a B in maths, I already outrank you. But then we're also talking about a topic that has nothing to do with maths.
Please don't
Well,
make
actually,
going
tell
grey.
3 kidneys. Yeah, my mistake. Also, yeah, why is it, Christian? Whenever we have a debate of any sort, you're like, "Oh shit, he's winning this one." Yeah, hair color. That's it. I'll talk about his hair color.
Well, it's scientifically proven gingers are not a superior, inferior to non-gingers. Gingers.
I think
sank
you
the
mean
Titanic.
the ginger gene, as in the hair color, maybe.
Gingers sank
but-
the Titanic. You cannot prove me wrong.
You can't prove yourself
Yeah,
right
but
either.
that's not the scientific method. You come out with something stupid. It's up to you to prove.
That's very true. Yeah, what are you going to do about that, Christian? I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
I really didn't think I'd get this far. Usually Stephen guys, they change the subject, I just comes up with something so smart, it's like, haha, that's also funny.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I would like to do that, but we've already established when I have done that, both Kara and you zone out.
It's not our fault we've got spaz badges that are prone to defecting.
So have I. I've had one for, 8 years now?
It's the glitch in the Matrix.
Well, you're saying Asperger's is a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, you can see the reality beyond reality. That meme of that woman fucking figure out some shit.
Pan, you're gone very quiet.
It's because I don't give a fuck.
Now, I know
Ooh.
you're not...
Big scary alien.
Oh, now he gives a fuck. Yeah, Christian, what's this thing you've sent me? Hang on a minute, I'll just tell the volume.
It's not a face. I am Ronald McDonald. What the fuck? Johnny, Johnny.
I'm judging so
Just
hard
for
right
the
now.
last 2 days.
Scroll up, look at the one that looks like a bollock.
Oh, do I really want to?
Yes.
Oh my god!
It's not what you think.
That's a turkey's neck, innit? I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I told you!
I like how Stephen can automatically, determine the difference between a turkey's neck and a man's bollock.
Well, it kind of made it obvious when he said the phrase, "It's not a bollock." It could only be one or the other.
Look at that one below it though.
Hang on a minute.
No.
Right, turning my boyfriend's Xbox rage into inspiring quotes. Is that the one?
Yep.
Turning my boyfriend's Xbox rage into inspirational quotes.
Hang on a minute, I'm going to have to read these out.
Yes, you are.
God damn it, fucking phone. I'll turn your nan's life support off. I'll find where you live and petrol bomb your house. Go fucking... Okay. Alright, love. Why the fuck are you using a sniper, you sad little cunt? I am not reading that last one.
Why? What was the last one, Stephen?
Suck your...
Name a movie that would be worse with a sex scene.
Ants.
E-movie.
Toy Story.
Willy Wonka at the Chocolate Factory.
Come on,
Monsters,
everybody knows Bo Peep packing that fatty under that dress.
Oh my god, right. So, get this. So, I watched this YouTuber called Cody Kenshin, and what it is... No, hang on. No, seriously, he's actually a good YouTuber. And he occasionally, like, what was it? Spooky Scary Sundays, he calls it. And it's like a really good playlist where he just watches a bunch of scary clips or creepy clips, and the way he edits is what makes them great. Unfortunately, he's supposed to do it every Sunday, but he doesn't always do it for Sundays. Like, basically, he disappears off YouTube for a bit for do whatever. But one of the last ones I saw is like a twisted reality on Monsters Inc. And how it goes is, what's the girl's name?
Boo.
Boo. So Boo is starting an Only's fan. And who's a #1 subscriber? Kitty! Yeah. Yeah, the big blue fucker is her #1 fan at Only's fan, and they're FaceTiming, and he's telling her to do all this stuff, but he's hiding in the cupboards. And she's like, no, I think there's something in the cupboard. No, there's nothing in the cupboards. And he's even saying, throw your panties at the cupboards and all that stuff. But then, as creepy as it gets, he eventually tells them to do one. So, they stop talking, whatever. Mike Wazowski is hiding behind the fucking curtains telling her to do all the kinky stuff. It's a fucking creepy video.
I remember seeing that.
Oh, you've seen a punch?
And you've seen basically every video on
Weird thought of the day now.
Go on.
In Monsters Inc., they have giant monsters. What if a horny porn star monster mistakes Mike Wazowski for a ping pong ball?
They've got to be wide to fit him in. Fuck.
It's a giant monster, obviously. They have them big enough.
Mike Wazowski.
No, not on my... Actually, how does Mike Wazowski go to the toilet? Because it doesn't look like he's got an arse or genitals.
He
Because
shoots
they
out of
didn't
his
think
gut.
that far ahead.
No, but one thing I do think is interesting about it, what was it? Is it Pixar? Yeah, Pixar Universe is the creepy, I say it's creepy, the creepy, idea that all of the films are part of the same universe, and it's like a timeline. Different films, fit into each timeline, but it explains why there's references to each other. And basically, you have the story of Toy Story and whatnot, obviously taking place in modern day, but then you have Wall-E, where basically the fall of humanity essentially, and then after that, something else evolves. What is it? The monsters from Monsters Inc. And basically, the doors that they use is actually time machines.
I've heard that.
Boy, way to ruin people's charm.
I could go
There's
go
also-
really more into it, like.
Yeah, there's also a theory of the old mad granny person in Brave is actually Boo. from
Exactly.
Monsters.
Like, apparently she walked through a door, and it's like, apparently, I've never seen Brave, if I'm honest. And I think there's a scene where the old lady, walks through a door, but then she just disappears or something when they chase after her. And that's supposedly hinting that she has learned the ability to travel through doorways as such. But then, as well as that, there's a carving that looks like Sully.
Yes.
So yeah, weird stuff. But yeah, it's all down to whether you believe
Would have
that
been
stuff.
really
But I do.
weird
I have
if
a
she
question.
didn't call Sully Kitty.
You have a
instead
question?
Pussy.
Did you zone out as well then?
A little bit.
Wait. So you're telling me that conversation we've just had, what is the point of having a conversation if like half the time you're just like, this room is a really pretty colour.
You were
I've-
rambling on a
I've-
little.
I was on my phone most of the time.
Cheeky bitch.
I was in my own little world.
Right, okay, Cara, punishment's coming. Hey, Pange, speaking of space, what about the conspiracy theory about Mass Effect, where the entire time...
Wait, what's the punishment thing about Kara in space?
What it is, she just doesn't like me and Pange talking about space.
Oh.
And she... Oh yeah, Pange is playing his game. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, so basically, if you talk about space and sci-fi stuff, me and Pange could really go into depth and go, really sound nerdy about it. And it's something that we do like talking about. Cara, she simply hasn't got the patience for it. And because she hasn't got the patience for it, she does what she's doing right now. She zones out, she goes on her phone, and she knows you know what? She knows I'm fucking right. But,
Doing it right now.
yeah, I know. But tell you what though, how many times have I done that, Cara, where I've just literally said, put your fucking phone down, you're like, how did you know?
Fucking obvious.
Put your fucking phone down, Cara!
It's fucking down.
It's fucking down!
Don't lie to us.
If I could take a picture of my phone being down, I would, but I can't because my phone's
Do you know what?
down.
Nick your brothers, take a picture of your phone
My brother
down.
doesn't have a phone.
Buy him a
off,
phone,
really?
and then...
No, hang on, no, seriously, has your brother not got a phone?
No, I'm the only one in this house that has the mobile.
Okay, now, I want to say why, but I feel like I already know the answer, such as, what the fuck will Todd ever do with a phone?
I'm sorry, but Stephen, that's such a 21st century thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like 10 or 20 years ago. Not even that. Like, oh, you've got a phone, that's amazing. Now it's like, oh, you don't have a phone, you peasant.
Yeah, you fucking ugly peasant.
It's got nothing to do with class, it's just kind of expected, because especially when it comes to job seekers and stuff
Fuck
like
you,
that.
Stephen.
They need a number to
Fucking
contact you
peasant.
on.
Yeah. People still have
a
house phones.
landline.
Well, yeah, true, people do still have house phones, myself being one of them.
We got rid
I
of ours.
know.
We got rid of ours.
Mine's cooler because it's a skull.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
Please tell me it doesn't have the typical ring sound, it has a...
No, I wish
Skeletor.
it did have
Silence!
that.
I kill you.
But its eyes,
Right.
when it was brand new, its eyes did glow blue every time it rang.
Now
I won't
it's
lie.
lifeless dead eyes from the
Yeah, it's
day-to-day
it-
life.
Yeah, it's actually dying.
I won't lie, that sounds like something you find at a boot sale.
Around me are
A
familiar
million
faces.
faces, worn out places.
Who the hell's messaging me?
It's
Oh, it's the good
Christian.
chat. Hang on a minute. Sean's told me to Google a certain game, Second Extinction. What? Like, is there a sequel to... Hang on, yeah, Second Extinction. And supposedly, it's got dinosaurs in it. Ooh.
Oh, we'd never guessed with the name like that, you know.
I thought a dog's ass was a sheep's ass, to be honest, then.
Oh, fucking hell. No, it's basically, right, I'm only on Google Images, right? Now, the reason why... Alright, before I continue, why are you giggling at?
What did you hear Christine just say?
No, I didn't, Christian. What did you say? Come on, Christian. What did you say?
I thought a dog's ass was a sheep's ass for a second then.
Right, how the fuck did you come up with that conclusion? What?
I was on Instagram and one of the people follows dog's ass. It's a fluffy dog, so it looked like a sheep.
Christian, has anyone ever told you?
Christian, do you drink or smoke weed?
How could you drink?
Oh, yes, you drink.
No, I said
Drink
drink or smoke. Use your fucking ears. Do you drink or smoke weed?
I drink
Mate,
occasionally.
I drink like 7 weed.
I like a pint of
I
weed.
blend them up and make them into a smoothie.
Do you know what? I was
Oh, God,
actually
that
going to
sounds
make
horrible.
a joke. I was going to make a joke like, what, you're not? Well, you better fucking start, but clearly you're going off on one. Go on, continue.
Penis.
That's
Continue.
over now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyways, but going back to what I was saying. So, Pange knows I've gone on about this.
Oh,
Where...
prepare to zone out, Carol.
Oh, you pair of bastards. But yeah, so Pange knows about this, how when I was a kid, I played Dino Crisis 2 on the PlayStation 1. I loved it. The story was fucking wank. Even my 5-year-old self at the time could create I couldn't complete it, and the story that I imagined that played out was actually better than the real story. If you're curious, I'll tell you, but clearly you're not. Moving on. So obviously, I've been wanting a game like that since, and I haven't been able to find one. So Sean's told me about this one called Second Extinction. I'm not being funny, but if you just look at it, it's just like, yeah, clearly these creatures are heavily based off dinosaurs, but they're not dinosaurs. It's just a bunch of spikes with teeth. Well, that's a very interesting input you just had there, Cara. Thank you for sharing that. Same with you, Christian.
What?
Jolly good point, Punch.
What did you say,
Yeah, I know.
Stephen?
You said fuck all.
Wait, what have you put in? Yes, that's so true.
Hang on a fucking minute. What the hell are you doing? Oh, you're tagging each other in the group chat. Oh, yeah, very fucking funny. Hang on. Instead of saying to stop recording, just message me. Okay.
Read shit in your head, man.
No, I'm not reading shit in my head. Do you know why? Hang on a minute. Yeah. Oh, Alright, so we're talking. You record. So, Christian, right, about an hour ago, you were like, do you know what? I wouldn't mind if we actually did a podcast of this. I'm like, yes, sound. If you want to figure it out, sort it out, mate. I don't mind doing all that, you know what I mean? And then we sort it out, and the first thing you and Cara do is like, oh, JK, message each other on Facebook, talk about how Steve talks, yap. You pair, oh, you blah, 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 you cheeky fuck.
Banana.
You really just gonna spam memes of blah, 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 blah.
Well, you are kind of drowning on a bit. You've got one of those.
That's how
You've got that.
you
No.
wanted a pod. No,
Steven,
you wanted
Steven. When you go on for a long amount of time, to me, your voice turns into one continuous tone.
Hey, I've been good. I can talk for bollocks for hours. I've only been talking bollocks for minutes.
Actually, no, you've been talking about 34 minutes.
Motherfucker.
You've had input.
Not much.
Yeah, but notice how every time I talk and I wait for you
Ooh,
to
a
respond, you
butterfly.
choose not to.
What?
Point proven! Fucking point proven! If you want to speak, fucking speak! So you just burp. So
It's a
fucking
form
rude.
of communication, is it not?
It may be a form of communication from the world you're from, but in England, we use fucking English.
I'm sorry, if I burp in a GCSE test, and someone on the other side of the room burped as well, we'd have got kicked out for communicating.
He's got a point.
Hang on a minute, hang on. I don't know if you're being serious, and with Cara's response, I'm inclined to believe
Stephen.
he is. Are you seriously?
When I first got put into like the spaz badge rooms, right?
Right.
They sat me and my best mate opposite each other. So, for the entire like lesson, we were just staring and giggling at each other.
Well, obviously, you were making eye contact and that you were communicating other ways than speaking.
Yes,
weren't
but obviously
actually
going, haha, and booting me under the table means yes, it's 47 and B.
So you were fucking cheating then?
No, Stephen, no, I wasn't cheating.
That was the point he was making.
Oh.
It didn't.
No. But then the person said, I might have to give you a formal warning, but one of you next time's got to sit at facing the wall, and I just said he will. So he got to just sit and face blinds, which he kept on messing with. And then I sat at the table. But best thing, when you've got a friend who just does whatever, middle of a math exam, walks out,
Friends.
10 minutes goes by, walks back in with a bacon sandwich and a hot chocolate and sits down and carries on.
Well then.
I'm like, where's mine? I wanted one.
Sorry, Christian, I zoned out. Ho.
You're too stubborn for dissociation.
Even the problem is, though, you know that you've heard everything he said and you've taken it.
I don't like how you
Suck
know me
ass,
too.
Stephen.
Yeah, you know me too well. I don't like it.
Stephen, I've known you for a decade.
I'm gonna.
I feel sorry.
When was it, Punch? How long has it actually been? Like, were you 16 when I first met you? 14?
Fucking paedophile at your age, you should be hanging out with 14-year-old boys.
You were 17.
His mother was dating me dad!
Kinky.
From what I heard, it fucking wasn't. No, but how long has it been, Punch?
17.
17.
Have you ever heard a song about a fish? A soul.
Have I ever heard a song about a fish?
Have you ever heard a song about a
1
soul?
pound fish.
No, it's a better song about 1 pound. It's about a soul.
Well, proceed.
There's Baby Shark.
Shut up, Cara. That song is
Baby
cursed.
shark,
People sung.
doo-doo-doo,
Shut up.
doo-doo,
Shut up.
baby shark,
People sung that
doo-doo-doo,
song,
doo-doo.
then COVID hit us. Song is the sign of the devil.
Just a pentagram like Baby Shark.
If you keep singing that song, the vaccine won't work. Fucking pack it in.
Yes, zombies.
Oh, what a
Baby
beautiful
shark.
fish, our soul. What a magnificent fish, our soul. No fun.
Oh shit, yeah, I've heard that song. I
stuck on
remember
a
you
dick.
singing it the other day, and I thought to
Assholes.
myself, what the fuck you chatting?
Our souls.
But yeah,
Seen Jim
Cara,
Davis
don't be
and
cursing us
Stevenson
with the
roll.
possibility of zombies. I know I make weapons and armor for fun out of a
Baby
hobby,
shark
but the
doo
reality
doo
is I
doo
do not
doo,
make
baby
enough to
shark
fight
doo
off a horde
doo
of
doo
zombies.
doo doo,
Stop it,
baby
Christian.
shark doo doo
Stop
doo
it.
doo doo, baby shark.
Baby shark.
Mommy shark doo
Mommy
doo doo
shark
doo
doo
doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark.
If you're gonna do it, could you at least do it in sync?
No, no, that's what makes it so great.
No, what makes it think annoying?
Daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark.
Hey, Christian,
Hey,
there's actually a
Steven.
Scouse There's actually a Scouse version of that song.
That's nice.
Hey there, step bro.
Grand. Hey step bro, I'm stuck. Do 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 do. I'm stuck. Ooh, I'm stuck.
Christian, I think it's past your bedtime.
My bedtime isn't till like 6 AM nowadays. I suffer.
Oh, you're a big boy now. Fucking hell. No longer needing school. 18
Oh, I'm
now.
sorry,
He's a real man.
Grandad. Haven't you passed your medication and sponge bath time yet for the nurses?
I had a wash before, mate. I don't know what you're on about.
Actually, watch his bollocks.
No, but that shut Christian up though, didn't it?
Zoned out again. What?
No, bollocks, mate. That's just an excuse. It's like if you're gonna zone out, that's fine. But if you're just gonna like zone out just at the perfect time, but a comeback's just like, shit, I've got nothing to say. I'll just claim I didn't hear it. Yeah, fuck off, mate. I see right through
I
it.
zoned out.
That time maybe, so I'll give you that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sorry, just like I'm not going white.
Beautiful chocolate man. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, black man!
That's on what was it? White Chicks. That's on Netflix. But I watched it.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not rich enough for Netflix.
Oh, but you've got it. You
Pirate.
can afford Disney Plus. Okay.
I bought it for 1 month to see what it was like. Leave me alone.
Okay. No, but I was watching
Because I'm
White
black.
Chicks, and I was actually surprised. Like, I mean, when did White Chicks come out?
Somewhere in
What's the
2000s. How
Top
can
notch,
you not
Cara.
watch White Chick?
Every time I've tried, I just got bored and stopped watching.
No,
The
because
only
the
bit that I
reason
found
why
funny was Terry Crews.
the thing is, the reason why I'm mentioning it is, I watched it the other day, and I know it's one.
2004.
Right, okay. I watched it the other day, and I know it's one of my brother's favourite films.
Oh,
And when I was
why does
watching
that
it, I
not
didn't.
surprise me?
Well, yeah, but as I was watching it, I didn't realise how homophobic it actually is, and I think transphobic as well. If you think about it, like some of the scenes, like what was it? It's like, no, baby, you don't understand. He's a man. That's disgusting, or something like that. And it's just like, wow, okay, love.
No, you're
On the wrong
disgusting.
side of history, you.
It's me with that gay shit.
Only Steve couldn't like fully like dissect the comedy and be like, yeah, this shit is bad.
I'm doing it for conversation.
Steven, your conversation is just noise at this point, man.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
Ooh.
Oh, Steve, you know what? I really wish that we could do a podcast.
No,
Yeah,
I
with all the
never
stuff
said
we
that.
know.
You
No, just
said
hearing you talk.
no. You said if you can set it up, I'll do it. So
Yes,
I
that is
proved to
true.
you I could set
Hang
it up.
That is true, but why did I tell you to do that? Because you brought it up in the first place.
Well, yeah, because
'Cause we chat bollocks?
yeah, that's what it's going to be officially called, chatting bollocks.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then I'm sound with that. But the thing is, the fact that it's mainly me talking according to you two, and you just fucking label it as Steve just chats bollocks while we tolerate it.
That's what I'm going to name the first episode then.
Oh, fucking hell, too right then. I'm sound with that.
Oh no, his ego is growing.
No, my ego is already grown. I can't even fucking walk out the fucking room. My head's that big.
I only can get so.
That's why your helmet's so large, just not because of your Pinocchio
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah, no joke. The fact is, the mannequin I made to build the armor, the body matches my body, no problem there. But the heads, oh yeah,
fucking
but the ego
huge.
boost that I've had, yeah, my head's too big.
Thought so.
But I suppose, tell you what though, why don't we? You know what? If we actually are going to do this, right? Why don't we make that a thing? Every episode or whatever the fuck you call it. Try like thinking of a name of what to call the episodes. Like oh fucking hell, what's that program called on Channel Dave?
I'm sorry, did you call it Channel Dave?
Yeah, Channel Dave. What else do you
Dave.
fucking call it? Yeah, Dave. Channel fucking Dave.
Yeah, you don't call it Channel Dave, you just call it Dave.
Yeah, but if I said, what's it on Dave? You'll be like, who's Dave?
Oh yeah, Dave, the
Don't fucking-
TV channel, which used to have Top Gear and old programs like that on.
Right, yeah, true. But point still stands. What's that program on Channel fucking Dave?
It's called Dave!
There's so many, Stephen. You gotta narrow it down.
Yeah, but that fucking program where basically they basically just chat bollocks, like the way we're doing, a bunch of celebrities, and they think of what the
Gogglebox.
episode's going to be called. No, not Gogglebox. What the fuck it called? Hang on, I'm gonna have to fucking Google
Gogglebox
it.
is on Channel 4.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
Talk amongst yourselves while I Google shit.
So how many
I
dead
think I know
babies
what
have
you
you
mean.
collected today, Cara?
I'm running low.
Go on.
Say two won't be happy. Probably about 50.
Jesus Christ, I actually have a conversation going on already. We're talking about fucking babies and fucking hit. You two cannot be trusted. Pange, keep an eye on them for me.
I was low with goats, so I had to switch to babies.
Cara, what's worse, stapling one baby to 10 trees or 10 babies to one tree?
I mean, if you cut the babies up, you can spread them out on multiple trees.
Yeah, fertilize that
Why not
shit.
turn them into like? Why not turn them into baby oil?
If baby oil dissolves condoms, what does it do to babies?
Oh. babies aren't made of rubber and magic.
How do you know? You don't know that. You're not a scientist. Show me your science degree, Mr. Scientist.
I have raised several children.
And you might have just got the genetically different ones that aren't made out of them things.
Your brain's fucking.
Alan Davis, as yet untitled. There it fucking is. That's what I was referring to.
So that's what the title is then.
No.
No. If you had to Google it to get the title of the show, that's what the fucking title is.
Of that program, yes. But the point is, what they do is they chat bollocks like what we do, and then right, this episode is called whatever based on what they talk about. So, of course, if you want to do that with these podcasts, then why the fuck not?
Right, I like how the podcast has now become self-aware.
It's fucking
The podcast is its own entity.
We'll just have to call it Pilot Stephen Talks Bollocks.
Call the first one Stephen Chats Bollocks, and we tolerate it. And then the next time we do a podcast, we'll think of another name for it. You never know, it might be the sequel to Stephen Talks Bollocks. We will find out.
No, that's good.
If we start doing it with sequels, then we're going to end up with sagas. Sagas are never
Exactly.
good.
Oh, this is the saga where Stephen talks about how his brother's moving house. Oh, this is the saga where
Wait,
Stephen's
hang on.
talking about
Can we all
beans.
just start talking in anime voices? If it's...
Don't you fucking dare.
Why
I do not want to hear any of this. Down the mic.
Oh, well, Stephen.
Oh,
No,
for
I'm
fuck's sake, what you
talking
did
like
for me,
full-on
Bob?
Jojo voice acting. Jojo.
Oh, that's
Deal.
fair enough then.
See, we went in two opposite directions.
What, backwards and forwards?
Nani? You got me
Nani?
fucking doing it. So aside from me and Panj, have you two actually seen Jojo?
No, but I
tried.
frequently masturbated.
I'm sorry, what, Panj?
I mean, it is gay.
But
How's it gay?
it is so gay. Stephen, the
Stephen,
entire,
Stephen.
all of Jojo is so gay.
Oh yeah, it's super gay when he ends up beating the crap out of other characters.
Wait, the
It's gay
fucking
torture porn.
you get later series and they're all dressed up and they're all sat there sucking. There's like close-ups of them sucking on lollipops.
Not gonna lie, could technically add a video to this podcast. If we ever actually do an anime one, we're all gonna dress up.
What?
No. This is bad enough. I'm going along with this merely because everyone else is.
Everyone else is doing it. No,
Turns
so
out Panj is the fan favourite.
Hang on. Hang on a minute. So let me get this right. With this anime fucking thing to go with the podcast, explain a bit more.
Like, someone would order a bunch of outfits off Amazon, or the head leader of the podcast, which I'd probably determine me or Stephen. And then we give them to everybody else, and we dress up and we record us. We'll look like a video.
So what you're saying is we FaceTime each other while dressed up as anime characters. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Right, I mean this respectfully. Get fucked. I ain't not doing that.
Give Stephen Pinkwood and everything like that.
Me with a pink wig
Are you
and my orange
approaching me?
beard. Now I will say this though, what you were saying about Jojo being all gay and whatnot. Like I'll be honest with you. It's like I would say that the style, I wouldn't say it's like the way you describe.
It is gay.
No, and in
It's
fairness,
so gay.
no, hang on, let me finish. From what I've seen on Netflix, I wouldn't say it fits that, but I do believe there's another part of Jojo, like after what's on Netflix.
There's one where it's set in Italy, and it is the gayest thing you can imagine.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like the part that goes on afterwards, like the next generation, and the style from there. You can
Jojo,
tell.
the next generation.
You know how
To
it
go
is. Like,
both where no man has gone before.
no, but you know how it's. It starts off where British, very posh and all that. Then the next generation, where they move to America. Then the next generation is moving to Japan. But obviously they travel a fucking globe. But I know that there's another part, and I'm assuming it's, again, as I said, the next generation. I don't know because I haven't seen it. But I would say that the style is dramatically changed, where it does look a bit. Well, let's just say it look more LGBT friendly in a sense of there's a lot of male characters
Alphabet
wearing.
Matthew.
What? Sorry.
Alphabet Matthew.
And why is it called the Alphabet Mafia?
Because LGBTQ.
Okay. Hang on. What's okay?
Oh, yeah, hard.
No. I'm just obviously you know what? I've got no comments. I have got 0 comments. And what the fuck are you tagging? Hang on a minute. You're fucking chatting something in the group chat again, aren't you? Such a pretty wall, hanging on every word. Right, okay, I feel there's a joke I'm not getting here. Pair used to chatting in this chat and giggling like fucking children. What am I missing?
Oh, come on. There's a woman on YouTube that rates sex toys that are shaped as dogs' dicks.
There's something wrong with that?
It's better than doing it on a real dog.
This dog
I
has
rate
testicular
this one
cancer.
3
Its
out of
shield's very
4.
different.
But yeah, Christian, are you actually going to do that? Like, upload them to YouTube or something?
Yeah, I might as well.
Well, fair enough.
Oh,
Then.
I'm sorry that he has to edit it down a little. It's terrible. It's so much.
No, that's the thing. I think it's one of them. It's just like what you know what you see is what you get. Just like
Don't do
yep, that's it.
Yeah, but technically, if I was to make money off it, I'd have to blur out the swear words.
Well, actually, that is a fair point. I suppose, technically speaking, if it does, like, let's face it, this might only last like 3 or 4, like, podcasts or whatever. Which, if that's what happens,
I'll just
so be
randomly
it.
start recording without even telling you guys. That'll be the best thing.
Do you know what it probably was? But yeah, of course, if it actually does well, then obviously we'll have to censor ourselves a little bit better.
We'll just class this as the test pilot
I suppose so. I suppose you could.
and just see how it goes from here.
Aye.
We could be popular superstars all over the world.
Yeah, well, the thing is, right, hypothetically speaking, one of 2 things are going to happen. And this goes for all 4.
Or it's not.
Well, in the grand scale of things, I suppose that is technically true. But when it comes to people listening in, they're obviously going to like or dislike either us as a whole or individually. And since it's me mainly talking, my self-esteem is, are they going to like me or hate me? That is the question. And thank you for your input there, Cara. It is duly noted.
I was messing with my tiny hands and one of them popped off my finger and hit my glass.
Oh, so you're fiddling, so you zoned out. Again, I thought we were having a conversation.
Encourage like the meme.
Yeah, technically, you and Christian was having a conversation.
Yeah.
No. Technically, I was talking to myself because he also zoned out.
No.
Oh.
I remember
actually were
like,
listening.
the last main thing you said was if the people like me or not.
Holy crap, you listened. Why the fuck didn't you respond?
Because it was somewhat a good conversation.
So hang on a minute. So you were sat there thinking, do you know what? He's actually talking like a good conversation. We're actually having a good conversation here. He's not talking actual bollocks. I like this conversation.
End
But
it
you were
here.
thinking it.
It's an hour of Stephen talking bollocks and ending it off with reason.
Wait, what? What?
We're at 55 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell, are we?
Yeah, 1:55 a.m. Why the fuck not?
Well, tell you what then. I actually want to go to bed soon anyway. So tell you what, do you want to end it then?
Fuck it, might as well.
Yep, go on and end it and we'll do it again at some point.
Okay,
Continue
everybody say
chatting
bye.
Bye. Yes, fucking end it.
That's all everyone. We hoped you enjoyed us talking such utter bollocks. This is our first recording/podcast or other platform session. Once again, nothing was meant to offend, it was all in good faith. Thank you for lending us your ear now. Go forth, and see if even you could talk as much bollocks as us. See ya.